Hi, I'm Charlie Gravina, and I'm going to recite for you a poem that I wrote and published in my book, Love Conquers All. And the name of the poem is Un Poema de un Mil Lays, Poem of 1,000 Lays. And it's about Vincent and the men who loved her. It contains several nautical references because Vincent was a Pisces. And I'll preface it now with her poem, I shall forget you presently, my dear. I shall forget you presently, my dear. So make the most of this, your little day, your little month, your little half year, ere I forget or die or move away and we are done forever. By and by, I shall forget you as I said, but now, if you entreat me with your loveliest lie, I will protest you with my favorite vow. I would indeed that love were longer lived, and vows were not so brittle as they are, but so it is, and nature has contrived to struggle on without a break thus far. Whether or not we find what we are seeking is idle, biologically speaking. And now, un poema de un mil lays. I admit it, fellas, I was kind of jealous that you all got to hold the great poetess's hand among other sweet things that love often brings. Yet not as bothered I by half as the lot of you. What anguish did this maelstrom, kittenish, unleash upon your clever hearts? And when you two did part, was it for her love, or for love, or for her art, or for art that you mostly yearned? Or were you unconcerned? Good sirs, do boast, I have to know. To see wide-eyed the splendid muse flush in the face of one's beloved is most divine. I know it too. Yet who among you, learned boys, knew you kissed in vain? Whose lapels were stained with the tears of his longing? Did you know that her refrain would ring in your ears for the coming years and then beyond? Oh, to have tangled your fingers there in that red seahorse nest of hair. Feeling that your cast was true, you had caught the mermaid who, for so long you had sought, returning laden with every man's richest booty, that salty treasure hidden from mortals by the mischievous Nereids, presented at your sandy feet by Neptune's favorite daughter, dripping wet and indiscreet. Sailors, I do give a full salute for the eternal notes that you tickled to sweeten the sound of your immortal fishwife's flute. Oh, that I had not been born so late! I'd have dined on coastal Maine's freshest catch o' the day. Ravenously, I'd have sunk my lovesick teeth in too, almost as sick and for as long as you. Yet now she smiles and reclines with me. It's true, your dear doth with me lay. Oh, right here upon my nightstand where my prized copy of Savage Beauty stays, containing secrets that Miss Milford took. I couldn't help to open it and look. Well, just like you with your 5 feet of treasure. And so I know some things now, too, that perhaps you had all hoped to know, yet sirened and ensnared never knew. Well, like stuff that she wrote about you and you and you and why you two were finally through. Yes, I can keep these secrets, gents. For me, fairy dust is safely spent. For you have all become immortal, see? Having loved with all your hearts a goddess, she. You have left to fellas like me and to posterity a far more glimmering, shiny, and rich legacy than any box of hidden treasure that book can be, or for any with a touch of mere mortal jealousy, that is, someone like me.